Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News, where we do not do fake stuff, according to one Julie Smith. Fortunate enough to be joined by Julie and also Dr. Mark Johnson from the Kansas Wildcat Extension District, because we've got there's no such thing as a bad virtual auction that takes place in the 4 states. But the Wildcat Extension District, first off, thank you so much for joining us early this morning. There's no such thing as a bad virtual auction, but the amount of items that your organization has been able to come up with and the benefit and what it sustains going forward is truly amazing. So, Julie, I'd like to start with you. Sure. When you talk to people about why this is important, what do you tell them about what this means for the future of children that take part in the Wildcat Extension District?
Well, the foundation was formed to really help support direct educational programming within the district. So it's just over and beyond funding for us to be able to help kids and families throughout the entire district. So we've had agents that we've purchased like a mobile beehive to go into the school districts, which is just something extra that we wouldn't have been able to do without the foundation support. And
also it's amazing what the Wildcat Extension District does when it comes to opportunities for kids, and the fact that sometimes you're like, hey, you know what, we're going to front the bill on this. And it's through auctions like this that you're able to do this. Dr. Mark, how in the world were you able to secure items that are so unique and so cool and represent the 4 states so well?
It's not hard when you're working for kids. All you have to do is ask. So most of the businesses in Pittsburgh and the surrounding area support 4-H programs already, probably through the county fair or other services that we do. But when you walk in and you say, you want to help a kid get a start, help them on their future, their career, like it did for me back when I was a kid, it's easy. I don't get a no. Everybody wants to help.
Julie, when we talk about 4-H from where it was, and the Wildcat Extension District encompasses so many other things as well, but Dr. Mark talked about 4-H right there. When we talk about 4-H, when Dr. Mark and I were kids, we often harken back to the county fair, the showing of the livestock and whatnot. But we've seen such a maturation process in keeping up, especially when it comes to STEM activities. How have you seen that affect the development of children as they've come up through the Wildcat District?
Well, what I've seen just in the 2.5 years that I've been with Extension, and I don't work with the 4-H program directly, but the leadership skills that develop maybe at that younger age of 7 and then up through some of the seniors that we have this year and the things that they're doing, it's just really exciting to see. They're going to be very successful in life, and going back to all of the leadership skills that they're taught through 4-H is, I think, very important.
And Julie, if you bring up, I don't want to say a differentiating factor right there, because 4-H is encompassed as a part of the Wildcat District, but the Wildcat Extension District is so much more as well. Yes, 4-H is a part of it, but if you could kind of explain to people exactly what kids pick up from this. You talked about the leadership skills, but folks, you don't have to be raising livestock or be showing at a county fair to really pick up what you can learn later in life and become a successful adult.
Right. For instance, for my child, when she was in 4-H as a young, it was really good for her just to have to be able to talk in front of adults.
Exactly.
The judging process at the county fair, to just sit down and explain her project, that's not something that she would have probably had without 4-H, and makes them kind of get out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And at a young age, then as they develop into teenagers, you can just really see them shine, and it's exciting.
Mark, when it's so easy to go to, all you have benefitbidding.com/Wildcat, benefitbidding.com/Wildcat. As you were going through this, what were some of the favorites that you picked out that you were just like, I guarantee nobody else in the 4 states is going to be able to offer that opportunity?
Well, for example, we have the chicken tour, so nearly every chicken restaurant in Crawford County you
six
can get.
Chicken restaurants.
We've got 4 hotels that are providing free nights lodgings, and we're pairing those with dinners, so you can come to Pittsburgh, stay the weekend in a hotel for free, and enjoy the sights and sounds of Southeast Kansas. We've got a concrete picnic table and bench from Pittsburgh State University School of Construction, and they can build it to your own specs and put your family logo or whatever you want to put on the table right in the concrete. There's lots of other cool things, Jim Steakhouse. We've got coupons for it, and several of the restaurants in the Pittsburgh area. We've got things from fire pits to You just name it. We have a sundry of things. I have an artist, a local artist, that donated the Looking Cow, one of her paintings, in the Kansas sunset. So lots of cool stuff.
And also, too, I understand that Derek Mine is going to give us a shooting
Absolutely.
clinic.
Right, the opportunity to shoot with an Olympian. That's pretty
I was going to
exciting.
say,
Yeah.
I saw that on there. I'm like, folks, how many times are you even going to have the chance to never mind meet an Olympian? And this actually gives you a chance to pick up lessons from him. Julie, what does it mean to the Wildcat Extension District as a whole to see community members come out and offer their support and offer up these wonderful opportunities for bidders?
Well, we're very thankful for all of our donors, both in the sponsorships and then also all of the things that we've been given. I think it shows that they are really eager to support kids, like Mark said, and families. So we're really appreciative to all of our donors, and I love the idea that we will be able to get some, I think that there's some dog food and just some things that, everyone you can buy something that you're going to buy anyway and still support our foundation.
And there are things that are on their first low is $10.
That's right.
And think about that, folks. Like Julie just brought up a great point. These are things you're going to go get at your store anyway. So why not do it and help a kid progress and learn life skills? Dr. Mark, take us through the particulars one more time about where we can bid and how we can get a hold of it.
So you go to the bidding site, benefitbidding.com, Wildcat. Also, if you don't see anything you like, which I find that hard to believe.
That's going to be hard to
But if you just want to donate, you can go to the website also and donate at the website. So come online, check us out, look at all the things that we have to offer, and most importantly, know that whatever dollar you give, you're helping a kid today in their future.
And for all of you out there that are going to bid in the New Orleans trip, you'll be up against me, and if you do win it, I'll be more than happy to accompany you down to the Big Easy. Dr. Mark Johnson, Julie Smith, I want to thank you both. And thank you for what you do for our children as well through part of the Wildcat Extension District.
Thank
you
you
can
very
find
much.
all these details online at KOAMnewsnow.com, and we'll be back with more KOAM Morning News right after this.